Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn the fourth poem, One Point for All the Words, a Stage by William Shakespeare, class 10th. First of all, we have to see the little bit introduction of poet. William Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright and actor widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language and the world's prominent dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. This poem is taken from his play As You Like It. Here he compares the world to a stage where the drama of human life is enacted. The theme of the poem is that the theme of this poem is the cycle of life. It tells us how one start out an infant, helpless and without understanding, and ends the same way, without being aware of what is happening around one. 7 ages of human life are told in the poem. It means जो प्रेजेंट पोएम है इस ये जो पोएम है एज यू लाइक इट इस नाम का जो विलियम शेक्सपियर का ड्रामा है इस ड्रामा से ये पोएम ली है और ये जो पोएम है ये पोएम में कवि ने जो पोएट है उसने क्या कंपेयर किया है कि वो ये कंपेयर करना चाह था कि ये पूरी जो दुनिया है ये वर्ल्ड है ये एक स्टेज है और यहाँ पे जो ह्यूमन बींग्स हो मेल हो फीमेल हो एक एक्ट की तरह यहाँ पे क्या एक रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं अलग अलग और इसी वर्ड में हमारे अलग अलग स्टेजेस होते हैं हमारी ह्यूमन लाइफ की किस तरह से एक्टिंग होती है ये इसमें कहा गया है और एग्जैक्टली थीम क्या है इस पोएम की तो ये थीम में ह्यूमन लाइफ का जो सर्कल है उस सर्कल को डिस्क्राइब करने का काम किया है जो इन्फेंट होता है मतलब न्यू बॉर्न बेबी जैसे कोई भी आदमी जो ह्यूमन बीइंग है वो एक इन्फेंट के तौर पे पैदा होता है जिससे कुछ भी समझ नहीं होती कुछ भी नहीं होता और उसी तरह से जब वो उसकी लाइफ एंड होती है तो सेम जो फर्स्ट स्टेज होती है और जो सबसे लास्ट स्टेज होती है ये दोनों किस तरह से सेम है यही वहां पे वो कहना चाहता है और उसके बीच में जो अलग अलग स्टेजेस है उस स्टेजेस को ही उसने क्या कहा एजेस कहा है मतलब इन्फेंट यह पहली स्टेज है और एकदम ओल्ड होना बूढ़ापा आना लास्ट का वो सेवंथ एज है सेवंथ स्टेज है इस तरह से ह्यूमन लाइफ का जो सर्कल है इस सर्कल को डिस्क्राइब इस पोएम में पोएट ने किया है so first of all we have to see the lines of poem and after that explanation of that lines so first I will read the lines and after that explain in detail so first I will read the lines all the words are staged, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exist and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. Players means actors. According to poet, whole world is a stage and men and women are just actors on the stage and they have their own entrances and exist means their birth and the deaths. Enter means birth and exits means death. Okay, and when any human being take a birth as a person, then he has to complete his 7 ages of life means 7 stages of his life. In this poem, 7 ages of man, Shakespeare compares the entire world to a theatrical stage. Theatrical stage means जहाँ पे theaters होते हैं, theatricals, where all the human beings perform their allotted role given by the God. Every individual has to go through 7 acts that are 7 stages of मैंस लाइफ इट मीन्स इस पोएम में विलियम शेक्सपियर ने क्या कहा है कि हमारी ह्यूमन लाइफ है ये एक 7 एजेस की तरह है इसमें अलग अलग 7 स्टेजेस हमें पार करने होते हैं हर किसी स्टेज का एक अलग रोल होता है और हर किसी को अपने अपने रोल निभाने पड़ते हैं ओके और यही हमारी ह्यूमन लाइफ है। गॉड ने जो भी हमें रोल दिए है वो रोल हमें अच्छे से परफॉर्म करने हैं। हम जो ह्यूमन बींग है ये पूरी क्या है, एक एक्टर्स की तरह है, और ये पूरी दुनिया एक स्टेज है और उस स्टेज पे हम एक्टिंग करते हैं जीने की। नेक्स्ट, at first the infant mewling and pucking in the nurse arm. Pucking means throwing up, vomiting, ulti karna, mewling means crying. Uh, in this line, the poet just want to say the first stage of human being is infant. Infant means a newborn baby, and when any person is newborn baby, at that time he used to vomiting in the hands of or in the arms of nurse, and he used to cry. This is the first stage or first stage of human life. Explanation: the first stage in this phase of his life, man appears as a child in the world. As a child, he is a helpless creature. He cries in the arms of his nurse for one reason or the other. He cries and vomits. Next poetic lines. Then the waning schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school. Snatchel means school bag, और वेनी means complain, talk in a tearful manners, मतलब जैसे रोते रोते बच्चे बात करते हैं उस तरह से complaints करते हैं अलग तरह, उसे वीनिंग यहाँ पे कहा है. The explanation of this lines is like this. The next phase means the second stage of a human being is a schoolboy. The next phase of his life, man appears as a child or a schoolboy in the world. He goes to school with a bag hanging from his shoulder. He goes to the school creeping like a snail. He marches to the school unwillingly. It means the second stage of human life is a schoolboy or school child, and he used to go to school by hanging his school bag on his shoulder, and while going to the school, he used to go like a snail, means very slowly. And we know that when we are a little child at that time, we come to school unwillingly, means there is a very low will to go to school because we just want to play, and maximum time we know that when we go to school we have to study, and when we are child we don't like to study maximum time. Next, and then the lover sighing like furnace with a awful ballad made to his mistress eyebrow. Awful ballad means sad poems or songs. Furnace means woven, oven or roasted. In that we used to bake our cakes and other things. Oven. Explanation of these lines. In the third stage of his life, a man plays the part of a lover. He grows into a young man full of desires, ambitions, and dreams. He becomes a romantic young man. He falls in love and sighs like a furnace. He began to write sad poems to his beloved. He cannot control his sad feelings. It means the third stage of human life is a lover. In this age he become a teenager or a young person, and when someone is a young person at that time, he has or she has much desires, ambitions, and dreams. And we know that in this age we become a romantic person, we fall in love, and we used to write love poems, etc. Okay, and lastly, the poet just want to say he expressed his or love by writing the side poems for his mistress, means a girlfriend or beloved person. Okay, थर्ड स्टेज जो है हमारा वो लवर का स्टेज है. इस ये स्टेज मतलब यंग पर्सन का स्टेज है. एक इस एज में हम बहुत डिजायरेबल रहते हैं, हमारे बहुत एम्बिशंस रहते हैं, ड्रीम्स रहते हैं, एक रोमांटिक टाइप हमारा रहता है। और इस एज में हम बहुत प्यार में किसी के पड़ जाते हैं, अलग अलग तरह की पोएम लिखते हैं, गाते हैं। इस तरह से एक थर्ड स्टेज होता है हमारे ह्यूमन लाइफ का। नेक्स्ट पोएटिक लाइन्स। देन अ सोल्जर full of strange odds and bearded like the part, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. There are some hard words. Part means a poetic short form of leopard, and cannon's mouth means facing great danger to life. Odds means kasam, pledge. And the explanation of these lines: in the fourth stage of his life, man becomes a foul-mouthed soldier who has learned queer words at this stage. He tries to give himself a formidable look with a beard like a part. He is emotional and jealous. He quarrels with others for his honor and grace. He hankers after temporary and bubble fame. In this line, the poet just want to say when we are in the fourth stage, at that time we are a soldier, and at that time we used to take so many strange oaths or pledges, and at that time the young person or soldier used to grow a beard on his face, and he become a little bit jealous for the honor. And we know that in this age we used to do many things, and for that it may be the wrong or it may be the correct, but at that time we didn't think about that. We used to take any decisions on the spot, and this is the bubble reputation. And he, according to that young person or soldier, they are able to do anything, and we know that they used to go in any danger situation. It means जो हमारे फोर्थ स्टेज होते हैं, इस फोर्थ स्टेज में हम एक सोल्जर होते हैं। और सोल्जर होता है तो अलग अलग तरह की कस्में लेते हैं, उसे फुलफिल करने की कोशिश करते हैं। और एक पार्ट की तरह, लिपर्ड की तरह दाढ़ी बढ़ती है, और जलस होते हैं कि उससे बेहतर या किसी और से बेहतर हम क्यों क्यों नहीं कर सकते, उस और अलग अलग टाइप का ऑनर क्यों नहीं हम ले सकते, इसके लिए हम जलस होते हैं। और छोटी छोटी चीज पे कॉरल करना शुरू देते हैं, वो गर्म खून होने की वजह से। और बबल रिपुटेशन मतलब जो नॉनसेंस चीजें होती है उसके लिए भी हम बहुत सारी चीजें करते हैं, किसी भी हद तक जा सकते हैं, किसी भी डेंजर में खुद को फेंक सकते हैं। इस तरह से ये हमारे फोर्थ स्टेज होते हैं हमारे लाइफ। नेक्स्ट पोएटिक लाइन्स। And then the justice in fair round belly with good capon lines, with eyes sever and beard of former cut, full of wise sauce and modern instances, and so he plays his part. There are some hard words. With good capon lines means with excess fat from careless eating habits means overweight होना, fat बढ़ना, belly बाहर आ जाना. Saws means sayings like proverb or idioms. The explanation of these lines. In the fifth stage of his life, he becomes a judge. He becomes a mature and experienced in his thoughts. The heat of his mouth has completely cooled down and he becomes very realistic. He wishes to grab wealth by foul or fair means. He begins to accept bribe and thus adds much to his material comforts. He becomes easy loving and therefore becomes fat. His belly becomes round. He eats healthy fowls and chicken presented to him as a bribe. His eyes become severe and he grows the beard of former cut. It means in the fifth age, the human being become like a justice, means a knowledgeable person. And in this age, we know that the person when we become in the fifth stage, at that time we become a little bit fat and our belly comes out. Okay, it becomes round and our eyesights become a little bit dim. We used to a formal beard cut, and in this is a mature age, and We know that in this maturity we become a wise and talented person because of our experiences. And to show that cleverness or wiseness, we used to say a little bit saws, proverbs or idioms for giving the main basic soul of life. It means in this age, we become a mature person, a judge, or experienced person, and by our experience, we become a realistic. We used to give a knowledge to others, and this is the age. In this age, we become a fat person because of our irregular diet, carelessness, etc. Next poetic lines. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon with a spectacles on nose and pouch on sides. His youthful horse well saved, a word too wide, for his shrunk sang, and his big manly voice turned again toward childish treble pipes and whistles in his sound. Hard words. Youthful horse means क्लोज फिटिंग कवरिंग फॉर लेग्स, ऐसे लेग्स को पूरी तरह से चिपके हुए, हाँ क्लोज फिटिंग. सैंक मीन्स लेग्स नीज टू एंकल, ये बॉडी पार्ट के लिए नीज टू एंकल तक का, अपना जो घुटना होता है घुटना से लेके नीचे तक का. और ट्रेबल मीन्स थ्री टाइम्स वीकर दैन, ओके किसी चीज से तीन, थ्री टाइम वीक होना. द एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ दिस लाइन. Then, in the sixth stage of his life, man grows old. He looks quite ridiculous in his movements. He wears glasses because his eyesight is weak. His shoes become wide for his feet. His voice suffers a change. It becomes shrill and queering whistles. It means when we are in sixth stage, at that time we become an old person, and the movement of this age is very ridiculous. We cannot work properly, our movements are very strange. And in the sixth stage, when we become an old person, at that time we used to use glasses because our eyes are not working properly. We we cannot see properly. There is a weakness in the eyes of a human being in the sixth stage when we become an old person. So this is a very ridiculous situation. And in this age, the shoes of the feet is become a little bit wide, and our voice automatically change because of the oldness. And our when we used to speak in this age, there are whistles come from our mouth. जो सिक्स स्टेज होता है, इस स्टेज में हम पूरी तरह से एक ओल्ड मैन होते हैं, बूढ़े बन चुके होते हैं. हमारे हर एक मूवमेंट एक रिडिकुलस, एक अजीब सी दिखती है, और हमें बड़े बड़े ग्लासेस पहनने पड़ते हैं. हमारी देखने की आंखों की जो रोशनी होती है ऑटोमेटिकली कम हो जाती है. हमारे जो पैरों में शूज होते हैं वो भी हमारे लिए परफेक्ट नहीं होते. हमारा वॉइस ऑटोमेटिकली एक अजीब सा बन जाता है. जब भी बात करते थे एक एक विसल्स बाहर आती है, पूरी तरह से चाइल्डिश तरह बन जाते हैं हम लोग. इस तरह से सिक्स स्टेज है. द फाइनल स्टेज, लास्ट स्टेज and stanza. Last scene of all that ends this stage eventful history. Its second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans test, sans everything. There are some hard words. Oblivion means the stage of being unaware or unconscious of surroundings and happenings. It means हमारे नजदीक क्या हो रहा है उसके बारे में हमें कुछ भी पता नहीं होना, unaware. Second childish means a return to the helpless, ignorant state of child, means helpless person. A sense means without. The explanation of these lines. However, in the final stage, the man turns into a child once again. He seems to forget everything. He becomes toothless. His eyesight is weakened and he is deprived of taste. He is ready to leave this world. It means when we are in the last stage or final stage or seventh stage. At that time, once again we behave like a children, same as we doesn't have teeth, we cannot see properly, we are unaware about test and everything. Means the last stage is same as the first stage of human being. Same. We know that the newborn baby is a totally weak human being, and same as when we are in the last stage, we are totally weak person. We cannot do anything. We are totally dependent on others. Same here. The poet just want to say the last stage is exactly same as the first stage, and according to poet, the poet used to call this stage is the second stage or second childhoodness. Okay, and in this is the last stage of human being, and after that, we are ready to move. In the next word means we have to accept the death. In this way, we have seen the poem. So, in this poem, we have seen that the whole world is stage and men and women are actors who used to play various roles, and we have to play different seven ages or several roles as a human being. And first role is infant, second is a schoolboy, okay, lover, justice, young person, old person. These are different seven stages, and we have to play the different role according to the ages. In this way, we have seen these poems. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.